good kid. He had my back, I always knew he did. He was different than most, and maybe I was too.
Sort of weird to be back in the area where on the day that my accident happened 10 years ago. I've been back here since, but I haven't ever came back the day of. It sort of gives you the chills. It's a weird feeling. Looking back on that day, I can remember it as clearly as ever. I remember from the day we came out on Friday till Sunday, when the day the accident happened. The 3rd of July was on a Sunday that year, and like I said, we ran out of alcohol, so we had to run in to get some alcohol in town. And I was sort of going down a path of partying. I like partying, having fun. I made that one decision that changed my life, and it was my decision to get in the truck that day. And you know, I had nobody to blame but myself, but it just goes to show how quickly your life can change in a blink of an eye. It's truly unbelievable how quick things can happen. We left the campsite, drove down this dirt road, coming down to get to the main road to head into town, and everything was going good. Listening to music, jamming out, drinking a couple beers on the way there, and you know, just thinking nothing can happen to you. 19 years old, living the life, going to college, my whole life ahead of me. And I literally just, it's crazy. You know, I look back and think, I was 19, I had my whole life ahead of me, and I still didn't know what I was going to do. Still had no idea what type of work I was going to do, what I was going to be doing for the rest of my life. But the day this accident happens, when my life was turned upside down, I literally, it's crazy. So I remember coming down the main road onto, which we'll show you later in the video, onto around the bend where we wrecked. And all I could think of, I saw the bend coming, I saw the vehicle coming towards us, and we swerved. Next thing I knew, I was laying face down on the road. I had no idea how I got there, no idea what happened. I just kept going in and out of consciousness. And all I could think of when laying face down on that road, and only thing I could think of is, man, I really fucked up this time. That's the only words I could think of. And you know, you hear different things when people go through traumatic injuries like this. I literally saw the brightest white light I've ever seen in my entire life for, it seemed like forever. But I remember waking up to a buddy saying, the ambulance is on the way, you know, the ambulance is coming, hold on, stay here, the ambulance is coming. I just remember that, and then going in and out of consciousness. And then next thing I knew, I was in an ambulance, in a helicopter, heading to the trauma center. I had no idea what was wrong with me at that time. I just thought, you know, maybe I had a broken bones or something, but I had no idea what was ahead of me. Doctors told me after my surgery, when they fused my C5, C6 vertebrae, that I had a spinal cord injury. Thought I'd still be good, you know, good to go in a couple months, couple weeks. And therapy hit, and that's when I really realized how bad I screwed up. I couldn't do anything, couldn't sit up on my own, couldn't do anything. So, you know, things happened in a blink of an eye that day. But why did they happen? That why I'll never know. But isn't it weird how you can go back to that time, that day, that second, and remember everything? Remember coming down this road, remember leaving the campsite, everything down to waking up that morning, coming around this corner, remember a car coming at us. We swerved to miss the car and hit that telephone pole. Next thing I knew, I was waking up face down on the road with no idea what was to come.
From being a very active kid to not even being able to sit up on the edge of the bed myself, not even being able to feed myself, roll over in bed, it hit me hard. I honestly had no idea what way I was going to turn. I had to rely on everybody to help me, and I was not that type of person prior to my accident. I was the type of person that would struggle my ass off before I asked for help. I hated asking for help until I absolutely needed to, then I would ask. But this really, really was hard.
Days in the cold, and I got back, nothing looked the same anymore. I got on with the local police, it just seemed to fit. But things had changed. Sheet to prove all the time that he'd done. He was just a burned out, beat down shell of my old friend. And on a 3-day binge, he was speeding through town, and I bumped the Whalers to try to slow him down. He didn't know it was me, and he took off. Oh, how things change. In the floodplain, upside down, there was a hell of a rain. I don't know if he drowned or if he died on impact. Must have rolled 3 times. Yeah, the only thing to make matters worse, that his mama's a late night ER nurse, and he was DOA. She just about lost her mind. Once in a while, the childhood stories always make her smile, but somehow we always go back to that day when I found his truck in the floodplain. Upside down, there was a hell of a rain. I don't know if he drowned or if he died on impact. He must have rolled 3 times. Worse, that his mom was a late night ER nurse, and he was DOA. She just about lost her mind. Ain't it the time?
So, take it from me. One bad decision changed my entire life. Yeah, I still have fun and live my life to the fullest, but every damn day is a struggle.